welcome back to Professor Snyder's, that's me, Music Biz News. This episode is going to be a little bit more philosophic than usual. And if you hold out to the end, you'll see why. Okay, all of the AI and music news can be depressing. I mean, we've got the record labels now partnering with Suno and Udio, the two companies that make the software that allows people to create AI-generated music from pre-existing music. We've got Spotify that allows playlists crammed full of AI-generated slop music. We've got record labels that are totally artificial. Their artists are artificial. The music is artificial. Everything about them is artificial. As the exec of Deezer said in my last episode, there's no going back. But there is one thing that AI will never, ever, ever be able to do. Let's not forget where the word music originated. The Latin word, which translates literally as art of the Muses. In ancient Greek mythology, the Muses were 9 goddesses who were the source and knowledge of all literature, science, and the arts. And today in New Orleans, Louisiana, there are streets named for all 9 of the Muses. So what is the modern use of the word muse? The Cambridge Dictionary defines muse as a person or an imaginary being or force that gives someone ideas and helps them to write, paint, or make music. Musicians often feel like it's their personal muse that inspires them to create in almost a spiritual sense. Sometimes we call on our muses to come help to write a song, to complete a song, to compose a song, or paint a painting. And so these muses have been around for as long as the planet, because even the Bible says that when the earth was first created, there was music, while the morning stars sang together and all the angels shouted for joy. That's right, I just quoted a Bible verse. So all of this came to mind, or from my muse, when I was watching an interview by Rick Beato, who was interviewing Dave Gilmore. And this was about Dave Gilmore's most recent brilliant album called Luck and Strange. And the song was Between Two Points. It was sung by Gilmore's daughter, Romany. And it was originally released by the Montgolfier brothers in 1999. And here's a portion of the video when Dave Gilmore describes a little of how it came to be in its current form.
I heard you say that she came in and just sang that pretty much one take.
Well, this is a song that Polly and I have known forever. Mm-hmm. We've argued and discussed exactly where we got it. We think a friend of ours gave us a playlist. So that song has come up all the way through her life occasionally. Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't actually sit and listen to those playlists all the time. But subliminally, she must have known the song a little bit. And I had done the whole track, but in a different key to suit me, and just didn't feel like I should be the person singing this song. Polly suggested we try Romany. I said to her on I think a Sunday afternoon, "Ro, come over to the studio and sing a song for me." And she was moaning and groaning. "I've still got an essay to write and my train's in an hour." She has sung with me in the studio since she was born, basically, pretty much, 2 years old. Anyway, she came in, I gave her the sheet of paper and said, "Sing this." She, as I say, she subliminally must have vaguely known it, but that's what that vocal is. I mean...
And here is the spot where Beato plays the song, and what I want you to do is to watch Gilmore's face as the music washes over him. Watch him surrender to the music, to the point he even puts down his guitar and just listens. His eyes don't focus on anything. His behavior is very similar to a strung out junkie, to be honest with you, who's just totally out of it, totally high. Except in this case, the music is the drug.
Top end, there's only two chords. G at the bottom,
G in the bottom, yeah.
E at the bottom. B.
So I don't know why this portion of that interview really stuck out for me. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. So forgive me for getting a little philosophical. I do believe that one day there will be albums that will have a sticker that reads, "Created by humans only." No AI was used to create this album. And we actually saw this before when MIDI and sampling was first created, because artists wanted the listeners to know that they actually played the instruments instead of some guy with a keyboard emulating an instrument with a sample. So all of you musicians out there, get in touch with your muse. Your muse is calling. Answer. Humans need to create.